Hey Arjun, what's up?
Hey, Jamie.
Okay, I'm gonna throw some facts at you. I don't want you to overthink it. I just want to get your first thoughts and reactions. Cool?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Did you know Canada doesn't have any laws specifically protecting the privacy of children online?
No, I did not know that. That's pretty crazy, actually.
Yeah, so according to the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, you have a right to privacy, but there's no laws in Canada backing it up online. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, kind of shocked, to be honest. I didn't expect that.
Okay, good. Me too. So, you want to take it on for your next assignment?
Yeah, sure.
I'm at the CBC building in Toronto, and while my producer Jamie is around the corner setting up some gear for our shoot, I'm gonna tell you what's up. So, the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. It basically outlines human rights for everyone under the age of 18, and many different countries adopt these rights, basically declaring that they will uphold them. These rights are written in articles, 54 of them to be exact. Which brings us to Article 16. It's written in some stuffy legal speak, but it basically outlines the right to privacy. That right, it doesn't mean anything if there are no laws to uphold it, which is why many different countries have them, especially when it comes to the internet. Oh, gotta go. In the US, there's COPPA, the Children's Online Privacy and Protection Act. And in Europe, there's the GDPRK, which is similar to COPPA in that it specifically protects children's privacy and information online. We good? In Canada, there is no child-specific law protecting the privacy of kids online. So, is that even a big deal? Why does it even matter? Let's find out. Could you?
You'll make the blooper reel.
Don't make me laugh.
Arjun.
We're on our way to speak with Terrence Hamilton, a policy specialist at UNICEF Canada. UNICEF Canada releases reports on children's rights and their well-being, so I figured they could shed some light on internet privacy in Canada and how we stack up versus other countries. You want me to do an intro?
Yeah, just like thanks for having us. Really appreciate taking the time, something like that. Just.
I want to start by thanking you for taking the time to speak with us today.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Does Canada have laws in place to protect young people when they're online on the internet?
So Canada has privacy laws that apply in all contexts, including online. The laws were written for general application, and they weren't written specifically with children in mind.
The US has COPPA and Europe has similar privacy laws as well. So why doesn't Canada have something similar?
So Canada's privacy laws are pretty dated. They were developed before the internet became a thing.
Yeah.
And so Canada is updating those laws. The way that Bill 27 has been laid out, it does a really good job of protecting people's privacy, but it's reacting to privacy violations as opposed to being proactive. Jurisdictions that have the best privacy laws on the books, they have been proactive in requiring tech companies to design their services with the interests of children in mind. What we're saying is, because that online space is such a big part of young people's lives, we have to ensure that the same rights and protections that they have in the IRL world apply in the online world as well.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. It's good.
Okay, so the government is trying to pass a bill that could bolster up privacy laws, specifically for young people in Canada. For example, limiting how much private information a company could collect when you say sign up for an app. The law would set fines for companies who didn't follow the rules, like $25 million for really serious offenses. But Bill C-27 is making its way through a long process. Okay, I'm about to hop on a call with my producer to wrap this up.
Hey, Jamie, just finished my last stand-up.
Sweet. You good to do a little outro?
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Okay, sweet. Can you move the camera to the other spot and we'll start recording?
Alright, bet. Okay, I've learned a lot. Canada is definitely cooking up something, but at the moment this video is published, there are no specific laws protecting kids' privacy online. For CBC Kids News, I'm Arjun Ram.